India Today analyzed the results published by NTA on its website. The revealed that most candidates who qualified for the medical college seats through NEET UG exam were particularly from two centres in Gujarat's Rajkot and Rajasthan's Sikar. According to results published on NTA website, 12 students from School of Engineering, RK University, Rajkot scored over 700 marks, while 259 students managed to score over 600 marks in the NEET UG exam. Meanwhile, in Sikar's Vidya Bharati school, 8 students crossed the 700 mark and over 150 students scored 600 plus marks. Meanwhile, CBI probe in Bihar paper leak case also widened. 3 more, including 2 second-year MBBS students from Rajasthan's Bharatpur, were arrested by the investigating agency.
After Supreme Court's orders, NEET UG aspirants who had given exams, their data has now been made public by the National Testing Agency. And as we're trying to show you the data on the website that has been published by the National Testing Agency as ordered by the Supreme Court, the data clearly gives some sort of transparency at the moment, because a lot of questions were being asked on how some centers, for example, one of the centers that was in controversy was Hardayal Public School in Jhajjar, where 6 students, 5 boys and 1 girl, had consecutively scored 720, a top score for NEET examination qualification. And after the grace marks have been removed, you don't see any student in the center who has scored a perfect 720. The reason that this marking was given was due to loss of time. Data showed earlier that about 100 marks were awarded to some of the students, which led to a rank inflation in the entire center. And also, all 6 students, consecutively got 721 after one. So now, as you see the data here, if my camera person Ajay Sinha ji will show you, you can't see any consecutive score that is being shown above the 600 range. So out of the total toppers of 67, 6 toppers were reduced from this very center, and now only 61 toppers remain overall in the entire NEET process. So this is the story of Hardayal Public School. Now, the data shown here actually brings transparency to the entire process. This was the data that NTA was not releasing initially, which prompted the court to order them to release the data of those who had qualified, because the real question now is to understand how many students have actually benefited from the paper leak nexus, how many students have benefited from the impersonation nexus, and basis on that the Supreme Court may go forward with some sort of order. In what direction that order could be, we can't really predict at the moment, but certainly these are numbers that will bring more clarity to whether or not a partial NEET UG exam can be done, at least for those scoring above the qualifying scores for the 1,08,000 medical seats, both government plus private in India, and would perhaps decide the fate of the students who gave NEET UG exam, which became extremely controversial because of the rampant leaks and nexus of paper leak and impersonation and other such criminal activities that led to the court actually ordering for this data completely. With Ajay Sinha in New Delhi, Milan Sharma for India Today.